The Good Life is the ninth episode of the Tortellis. This is directed by Michael Zinberg, and there will be spoilers from now as I talk about what happens. It's generally a pretty good episode. It's certainly really unpredictable. Something happens where it was so unpredictable, and I will explain what that is. So as I said, there will be spoilers. Nick is repairing a TV in a hotel, and he hears that the person who's meant to be in the hotel suite isn't actually arriving until later on. So that night it's just going to be empty. So Nick decides, since nobody's going to be using it, but it's still vacant because that person is paying for it so nobody else can use it for that night, he invites Loretta over and they're going to have a really nice time. But then everybody comes over and it seems like they might get away with it. But then they don't. And the bit that I didn't see coming is when the person whose room it was apparently turned up. And I thought, okay, he's arrived. And then it took us a good few minutes to get to the next twist. And this is the fact that it was just a plumber. It was somebody basically doing the exact same thing that Nick was. And I didn't see that coming. I did not expect it. And I thought it was very well done and really good fun. And it may not be the most interesting episode in terms of the specifics, the things they were doing in the hotel room. That might not have been the most fascinating. But in general, I thought this was a really fun episode, a nice concept, well executed, and definitely one that was really unpredictable. Is it my favourite episode of the Tortellis? No, probably not. But at the same time, it's quite a unique concept and very well executed. Maybe could have been a bit more interesting with the specifics. Having said that, I don't know what that means. I don't know exactly what I'd be looking for, but in general, maybe could have been a bit more interesting, but ultimately I have no complaints. I thought The Good Life was, in general, a fun episode, and if you haven't seen it, I'd say it's one, well, I've spoiled most of it, but I'd still say it's one that's worth checking out.